soon as my shit's done, I'm off to the
Oh, I don't need this right now.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have...
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Monsters and bandits are a plague upon my business. Always a pleasure.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You bet.
Like it or not, I must go where duty...
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't... Aye, being armed is better than being... You should stop by the inn in Melv if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods.
Hail! You a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been... We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare...
Aye, I expect he will.
Ocado. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go say. You seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the... You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well.
We ought not dawdle when our aid is sorely needed. Look, Master, goblins! Over so soon?
Aye.
I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after we're done. They've a ways to...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early chicken gets the worm, as they say.
Never mind that now. If you're offering the raid, I'll gladly take it. Sir, how can I be of assistance? Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, you saved me this time. But I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back. But I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your...
Shall we report back now?
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. Could you?
'Tis a goodly deed we've done. Now, Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health.
With any luck, the instructors in the training ground here will have Ocado back.
He thinks the troops will get more out.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Go on, have a gander. As you pass by, pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the...
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Fall back! Run! This moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness.
How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas, I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on, and by some miracle, arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You do suppose there's no harm in that? If you're seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right...
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
I think... I get the idea.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Doing about a dozen things at once.
There's adventure.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we?
Between you and me, Cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients if you know what they are. Always a pleasure.
What say we see this delivered?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll...
It was a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only... If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your... 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Thieves favor light armor. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the... Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely... But I shan't take up any more of your... If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the... At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. Very well. There is no wrong... But I shan't take up any more of your time.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Didn't you hear me? The Watchhead's wait.
Good day to you.
But the sea is strange place. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on...
mercy. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot...
Good. Let us make...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet not all claim it. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not regardless, we do well not to invite myself.
Well worth the effort of breaking it. I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the Lord...
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
nodded off for a moment.
My knees have been acting up of late.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best...
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Have you some business with me?
Without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
Battle may be trying without someone to cure our wounds, but for now we shall just have to manage.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
How dare you? He's so tired. I'd hit just about anyone.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
That's it!
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Well done, Master. Arisen! Are you alright?
What's this? We're trapped. A Cyclops!
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down. On.
But fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
I've hold of the arm. How to bring it down? Let it taste our fury!
I would be glad of your assistance.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly.
A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
I think I get the idea.
They seem to be on the range of our foes.
Correct, Mr. Logan. Make freeze and praise. Good plan, but it's better with the loop. Allow me.
My thanks. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us possess now. Fall back!
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness, no. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your This place makes my hair stand. Should trouble. My quiet days of welcome.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind and sudden as a thunderbolt. I shall...
The time of our parting is come.
If
Thank
ever
you.
you've need of an ear to listen,
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
We're setting out. Jump. We're setting out. Jump on if you...
No? Very...
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Bad to worse.
We fight!
I'll not take that. Prepare yourself.
Done!
Huzzah!
What was that?
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem...
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretend. You must submit to questioning. If you value your... I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, you, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.